Okay, so this lecture is about VPN and IPsec remote access also. So why we need VPN? VPN are used to create an end-to-end private network connection over third-party networks like internet or extranet. Okay, to implement VPNs, a VPN you will need a gateway. This VPN gateway could be a router or a firewall or a Cisco Adaptive Security Appliance (ASA), as you can see here. So we have firewall we need or Cisco Adaptive Security CAS or ASA they call it. Okay, okay. So we have this type of VPN. It's called site to site, or so I have one site. I will connect it to another site over internet using a VPN connection. It will connect the entire network to each other. Okay, and the internet hosts have no knowledge that a VPN exists. Also, the VPN gateway is responsible for encapsulating and encrypting outbound traffic for all the traffic from a particular site. Remember yesterday in the lab, we have to choose the interesting traffic. The interesting traffic will go, or the approved traffic will go through the VPN tunnel. So this is a site-to-site VPN. As you can see here, we have client is connected to VPN. We have a VPN terminating device, and here we have the site-to-site VPN tunnel. Okay, so this is called the remote access VPN. It is used to connect individual hosts that must access their company network securely over the internet. And like imagine some employer traveling and he need to have access. And there are two primary methods for remote access. We have the SSL, secure socket layer. Please you have to remember these two names, and the IPsec. The IPsec is the one we used in our lab. The type of VPN methods based on the access requirement of the users and the organization's IT processes. And both of them, they offer access to virtually any network application or resource. So they are very powerful. Okay, so this is again the same diagram, the remote access VPN. This is the tunnel. Okay, this is the Cisco SSL VPN. It provides remote access by using a web browser, يعني using the web browser and the web browser native SSL encryption. So you have your user will open his browser. The browser have the native SSL encryption, and it can provide remote access using the Cisco AnyConnect secure mobility client software. So you have to install this software. Okay. Then it will go through the SSL VPN tunnel, the traffic, and it will go to the headquarters. The second method is using IPsec. So here we have Easy VPN client, and the traffic is this is for the remote access. I will have an Easy VPN client here, and it will go through the tunnel to the headquarters. It is negotiate tunnel parameters, establishes tunnel according to set parameters, authenticates users by usernames, group names, and passwords, manages security keys for encryption and decryption, and also it authenticates, encrypts, and decrypts data through that tunnel. Very powerful. Any questions? Okay, now for the IPsec, the advantages of IPsec is information from a private network is securely transported over a public network. So you can have VPN tunnel to a SOHO. SOHO meaning what? Small office, home office, or to regional office, or to a business partner or branch, okay, or to a remote user. It forms a virtual network instead of using a dedicated layer 2 connection. Yani I don't have to pull a cable from my head office to the branches. No, I can use VPN connection over the internet, and it will be private and encrypted and confidential. Very powerful. The advantages of IPsec is confidentiality, encryption. It's always coming in the test. Also, it provides data integrity. Data is protected, and also it will keep up the authentication. Okay, because IPsec uses IKE. Also, IPsec supports anti-replay protection. So IPsec meets the CIA rules, which is confidentiality, integrity, authentication. For the IPsec authentication, of course, IPsec VPN it support authentication. That's one of the features of IPsec. So the two sides of the pair, of they should be authenticated before any communication is considered secure. We call this peer authentication. Now we have two types or two peer authentication methods. We have PSK and RSA signatures. Let's talk about the RSA first. RSA, it is digital certificates, and they are exchanged to authenticated users, to authenticate peers, and the local device derives a hash and encrypts it with its private key. Encrypted hash or digital signature is attached to the message and forwarded to the remote end, so it's very secure. For the PSK, here we have a secret key shared between the two parties using a secure channel before it needs to be used, and then a PSK is entered into each peer manually and is used to authenticate the peer. Okay. Any questions, please? You can ask me. Okay, please go over the summary here and let me know if you have any question. All right. Any questions?
No, Mr.
Oh,
Please.
now, okay, now this is the last chapter. It's coming now, just uploading, and I will. The recording is there for you if you want before the final exam to listen to watch it or listen to it. It's just uploading. Just please be patient.
Mr.
Yes.
Mr.